Hello. In this video, I wanted to make a tier list, a ranking of all of the chapters in Poppy Playtime. Now, I know that this channel is more focused on amnesia and frictional games, but I like this. I like horror mascots basically, and I played from chapter 1 till chapter 5. I played all of the chapters, and I like them. I think they have a very cool stuff in it. So I'm gonna be ranking them. I think it's very good to like see the reviews, so don't skip till the end and try to like understand why I put the chapter in each category. I think there will be a lot of surprises. To be honest, I was already thinking where to put like stuff. So a lot of people will be, I guess, surprised if you play those because I think people has different opinions, especially on the chapter 5. So let's get into it. I'm going to be looking at this, full game walkthrough. So I'm gonna link this in description. You can check it out. So I don't like steal his content or something. I want to just have it as a background so we kind of know stuff and I can talk about it a bit, right? So this is just a warning before. Uh, I mean, I doubt you didn't play chapter 5 if you're watching this video, but just warning, there will be a spoilers, obviously. So let's start with the chapter 1, a tight squeeze when it all starts. You know what? I love the this main screen. When this pops first time, I didn't. I thought there's like some like a low budget game, uh, very low budget game. But when I finished the game, yeah, it started it wasn't like that, but when I finished the game, this actually hits hard. I actually like kind of fall in love in this, and I was just like so excited for other projects basically, because as we know, the chapter 1 was kind of like a demo, which is definitely sad but definitely good because you can see so much quality in it, so much quality environments and all of that, which I love the graphics. If I'm honest, it's definitely Unreal Engine 5. It needs to be. I like the smoothness of it. I don't know how to say it, but you know how I feel about it, right? Oh, it has new doors? What the fuck? There wasn't this before. They updated. Okay, interesting. But yeah, so chapter 1 show us, the very simple puzzle mechanics, um, with obviously introducing a new character, Agiwagi, which they set up well for this. They had very interesting interactions with him. You can see his hand, for example, when you go here. Yeah, you can see his hand right here. I think the setup, the build up for it is very cool. Um, and I just love the environments. I love the abandoned factory. I think they did not catch it in the other chapters, in my opinion. I think chapter 1 feels the most realistic, the most cooler in that sense. It has always a very cool ambience and it has very cool environments and all of that. I just like it a lot. The puzzles are fun, they're very easy, it's very simple, it's a very short game, and ultimately it just leads to this went sequence, which it's still the most intense uh not a chase scene but like general like a moment in this franchise. It's very intense and I like it a lot. Okay, if you played like this YouTuber right here, you just watch him, then no, it's not intense. But when you like play it for the first time, it's very very intense. Okay, and he's also very fast though, which is good. They weren't scared of like putting him that fast. Chapter 5 he was very slow, not gonna lie. So chapter 1 is a very solid chapter, very cool, has a good environments, has a good build up of Huggy Wuggy and all of that. Uh, but it's short. That's the problem, it's short. I think I'm gonna place a B. Um, Maybe I'm gonna lower it down even on C tier just because of it. It's it's just very short, but I think it's very iconic to me. For it to put it in C tier, it doesn't deserve it. So I'm gonna just it's gonna stay in B tier basically. Yeah. Let's move on to chapter 5, Flying Web, which was a DLC that they rushed, I would say. I feel like they kind of rushed it, but it makes sense because they want to make a money out of it. You know, the first chapter was free, the second chapter was just like a DLC basically, so they can make money out of it because it went like fully. It just exploded with people just loving it basically. So it makes sense, but I feel like it's rushed. I feel like those environments are very rushed. I think it's kind of weird to go into this kind of thing. I what I like about chapter 2 is the colors. I think it's very colorful. Maybe I'm maybe the I think it's because of like the those walls and stuff. It has this kind of play into it. Uh what I like about chapter 2 is obviously you know the mini games and all that, but I think the puzzles are very good in this one. The puzzles are very fun. They're kind of hard, but they're very, very cool. I also love this location right here. When you go into this, yeah, in this play care where the brawn is and all of that, it has such a cool ambience as well in the background. I like it. I like it a lot. I like the mini games. There is so many good puzzles, as I said, like with the car deal right here. I think it calls Barry or something. And also we see Kissimissy for yeah. There is so many characters as well. You know, BJ Pagapillar, such a cool character as well. Such a cool mini game, and obviously the boss fight mommy is very cool as well. It's a good chapter. I think I think I'm gonna place it still B plus. I do not think it is better than chapter 1 that much. It's obviously larger, but I think I also did not say the negative. So I feel like it is very rushed. Why I think it's rushed because the environments doesn't have a they're kind of out of place, I would say, and they doesn't have um, the horror aspect into it. The only thing that has the horror aspects are the minigames, which is fine. But like the tunnel areas where you go into some locations are so rushed. There is no ambience. It's so like it's out of place. You know, you go into some slider for like I don't know, just it's very out of place. And I feel like also I just don't like Mami that much as a character. I just think I did not enjoy that much of the cutscenes and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of like the reasoning behind. Let's move on to chapter 3, which is a deep sleep, the fan favorite. I love how this chapter has like this grain in it. I don't know how to say, but it has like this kind of grain effect. Um, and it's the most darkest, is the most creepiest one. It has such a cool place. This exactly, yeah, Black Bear. Such a cool characters as well. And pretty good puzzles. Okay, I'm not fan of them that much, but they're fine. Okay, what I'm fan of is the each locations and most importantly the reason. We're gonna talk about it in the future chapters, but the reason why you do something is just there, and that's why I like it. For example, this segment right here, when you go into this house, right? This like a mansion. I don't know how to say. It's very very creepy and very cool, and then you are in this like a puzzle area, very again very creepy, very scary, but very cool and very good puzzly. Um, and then you have the school, which is very scary as well, like very very good place, and then you have the playhouse or how's it called, which I love. It's such a again. it has such a kind of weird vibe to it, but I just like it. It's very intense. They're not scared of making the player like, I don't know how to say, like they don't care if the player will die or no. Like they will just make a very short environments, and I think that's very intense. This might be even more intense than the first Huggy Wuggy chase scene, to be honest. Then we have a Dog Day, which I think this is like such a good segment. And then obviously the end, which I think is like the weakest from all, but it's still very cool. And obviously at the end we have the VHS, the hour of joy. So for me, chapter three goes definitely into S tier. It's fan favorite for a reason. It's a peak, and I was so like looking forward for chapter four. I think chapter three was the peak for me. I was also loving the animations when we see like Kissimisi with the Bobby. Like there's more animations. That's what I want to say, which gets obviously better in chapter four and five, right? So then we have chapter four, Save Haven, which is actually, oh, I thought it's actually longer than chapter five. Chapter four is not good. I'm gonna be completely honest. I think it's not bad, but it's not good. It definitely didn't live up to potential of chapter three. There is so many uh VHS cassettes that are boring as fuck, and there is like a 10 minutes of watch time of like very boring VHS tapes. In chapter 3, all the VHS, if I remember correctly, they're so interesting. Maybe I'm wrong on this, but in chapter 2 as well. In chapter 1, I think there was like two of or something. But yeah, basically, chapter 4 has the problem with the whole quantity in front of quality. There is no reason to do some stuff. I don't know how to explain it better, but there is so many things going wrong. Okay, I'm going to get into the puzzles and stuff, but first of all, I want to say it has a problem with chapter four and chapter five. We're going to talk about it. There is no like an explanation for why you do stuff. And yeah, I know this maybe sound, yeah, but bro, just play the game. But it doesn't have any meaning. Like it's just like going around for what? For completing the game. Okay, that's great, but like you want to play the game, and for what? Like for another chase scene? No, no thanks. This is not why I play horror games. And in chapter three, there was always a meaning. I feel like there was always like, you try to reset the factory of the smoke, and not reset, but you know, I don't know how to say. You know what I mean, right? Set up the smoke or whatever. And so you go around those and explore the places, and there's always a danger. Uh, but like, I feel like I don't know how to say it. Like you go into the cave systems, into the very cool cave tunnels. You do some puzzles so you can move on onto another big area. In here, it feels like it's like a filler. Yeah, that's what I want to say. It's a filler, right? It's just there just cause, right? And right now we are, as you can see, we're in prison. I think prison is very lazy location. Uh, to be honest, when you say like a prison, I would immediately say like, oh my god, prison, like that would be very scary. It's a very lazy location. The design, the map layout is such a boring. Nothing is interactable there. This again, they just literally copy paste Smiling Critters and just made Nightmare Critters that cannot, like, they're just like biting you instead of like jump scaring you, which is in my opinion like complete kind of waste. And the Doctor, which is very cool character, they you kill him in an instant basically. uh, Pianosaurus, which is the most interesting character. They just made him so they can sell a merch. He's there literally for 5 seconds. Literally a waste of character. Um, and obviously, if they have more time, right, they would make something, but they just rush it. It was just quantity over quality. Um, I think the best thing about this chapter we can all kind of agree on is Dowie. I think Dowie is such a good character. He has such a good, like a reasonable crash out at the end, basically. And Yarnaby is, I don't like Yarnaby. I don't know why. I just don't like his design and all of that. There is not nothing in depth. He's just another scary villain. But yeah, I think Yarnaby is, why not? Um, I like the safe haven. Again, like you cannot interact with kind of anything, which is kind of sad. But it is what it is. But again, you just go into some tunnels, you go into some places for not exactly some reason. The puzzles are boring. The VHS tapes are just literally just like a filler. There is like nothing that much you can do, and the ending as well is kind of okay. I don't know. I didn't enjoy it. I think chapter 4 is the worst one of them all. Obviously, chapter 1 is very short, but it's very, very quality, I would say. It has so much to offer. It has such a good villain build up. It has very cool puzzles, very cool atmosphere. Chapter 4 is just a mess. That's what I would say. So, chapter 4 goes into B tier. Then we have chapter 5. Oh, fuck, I put D tier. My bad. Reset. So chapter 2, chapter 4, chapter 3, cool. So like this, and chapter 5, Broken Things. So I played it many days ago, maybe even a week now, I don't know. Um, and, I was very looking forward to it. Um, we see it start, I guess I'm gonna go like step by step because Mm, I think that's what, probably you are on this video just to see like my view on chapter 5. This is the newest one. At start, you have this VHS tape of Wrong Side Out, which is very cool. I'm to be honest, I'm actually so bored of those those editions. Uh, how to say, like it's so many characters. If they literally introduce just one, it would be better, but whatever. But yeah, now you have like a Huggy Wuggy chase scene, which is fine. You go into this like an intense tempo. I think it's very cool chase scene as well. It explains a lot. Then you go into this very cool place, which I thought this will have like a more, you know, impact in the game itself because in trailer it was a lot of times there. So I thought it's gonna be like a bigger thing. What I like is the tapes that you're gonna get. Basically, it plays without needing to stay and watch like some VHS tape, right? It's like you can actually just play it in the background, which I like a lot. Okay, so now we are going into this. So Huggy Wuggy takes us the grab pack, and we are alone in kind of like a dark environments, which I very like. This is where we encountered the Wrong Side Out. Uh, those guys. Um, I like this segment. I think it's very cool. It's very short though, and not that much interesting. But the environment is gorgeous. It's very beautiful. You are being kind of threatened, but you could be more. Okay, they could juice him more. Whatever. We go next. Then we have a Giblet, which I was looking forward for Giblet to be honest to show up. Also, we have this star flashlight. I thought that the black light, or how's it called, will have so much more interesting puzzles. Like I was already thinking about some crazy good puzzles. No, it was like used 2 times, I guess. I mean, we're gonna have it in chapter 6, okay? But still, it was like there can be more. more puzzles for it, to be honest, but whatever. We have a Giblet there soon, and Giblet is a character I was looking forward to. The only thing that you really know about Giblet is that yes, he has low self-esteem and is trying to do good things. He is calling himself. He tries to be a hero. That's kind of like the description that he describes. But why? Why? Tell me more backstory. Tell me. Uh, don't fucking like make me to read million documents. Tell me what happened. Tell me like literally this should be the main companion. Like for example, Dowie. Bro, I'm with this guy one, three times at the start and at the end. Okay, like there is nothing about this character. No motivate. Like I don't get this character. I thought I would like him after that. I don't like him because for me it feels there is no reason he's there. Not gonna lie. Okay, move on. So we are doing this nonsense puzzles, whatever. Gonna be honest with that. Like I don't like them. Now we go into this plant laboratories, which I was very looking forward to. This is location that could be so interesting for puzzles. So fucking interesting for puzzles, I swear. You can do something with the black light. You can do like collect some, I don't know, fucking some mushrooms, herbs, whatever. Make some potion. Like, bro, there is so many ideas, and literally only what you do is literally this, and then you just go. That's it. Like, what, bro? They just, I don't know. First of all, there is they can make it way more longer, and I'm gonna talk about why. Because there is so many environments that are boring as fuck. So many puzzles that are boring as fuck without any reason again, just to be as a filler. Now at least make a filler if you're lazy to make a meaning out of those puzzles, maybe make a filler. Um Bro, like you can maybe try to do some fucking potion because of, something with the prototype weakness or something. I don't know. But why going through all of this stuff for no reason? Like, I don't know. I don't get it. I know you want to get into reanimation studio, but still, it's like, whatever. Or you don't even get into reanimation studio. You just get here. Uh, this Chom Chomkins. By the way, very cool character. I was scared that they're gonna make like a very boring character, but he's very funny. I love his walking. And I like how his stomach opens, and he's a character that I definitely wanna encounter in chapter 6 again. We see him one time, but yeah, whatever. I think it's set up to pretty well, you know. I think everyone is looking forward to this guy. Then we go into these puzzles. Why are you not helping us, bro? Why are we doing this thing? Why? What's the fucking reason of making this platform? Bro, I have so many like I don't know. Again, what is this fucking puzzle? Why? What is the thing? Okay, yeah, we are looking for some prototype, I don't know, stuff, right? But again, like I don't know. I don't know how to say. It's just it feels filler to me. Maybe I'm maybe I'm just coping, but I don't know. So prototype accounts are very cool, and now we have a reanimation studio. We have the memories, which are very, they're fine. They're fine. I think they were fine. Why not? I didn't get this one. Like, I didn't get this kind of reanimation stuff. It's weird. But yeah, it's okay. Reanimation is decent. Then you have this Huggy Wuggy encounter, which is fine. I think it's fine. It's okay. Again, I'm using the word fine. That doesn't mean it's good. It doesn't have a quality like chapter 3, but it's fine. There is nothing wrong about it. Can it be better? Yes. Now we are going into the this segment, which is Sweet Streets. This is my favorite segment of the game. I'm gonna be completely honest. I I thought I will hate Little Elaborates because of the design and all of that and all of the controversy that happened. I love this character. I don't know why, but I just love this character, and I love the whole house segment when you just go around the house. You see you see a puppy locked up. You know that she's against you basically, but you're trying to help her still. You don't know who's the special guest. I just love the build up. Again, the build up is awesome. So many cool puzzles, and the place is beautiful. Then obviously you have the Miss Gracie death in a bed, which is very cool thing as well. This thing is very cool puzzle. And then you have obviously the dinner. Sorry, the tea party. I love this cutscene. I love the reveal of Prototype. I love the Prototype design. I love how you say like Poppy and he just like floating around kind of. This looks so fucking good. And they made this cutscene so good. It's so good. Like he fucking turns his hat on you. It's very cool. I love this. Then so many things happen in just 1 second. All of that happens. Then this is so funny. I don't know why. Like as soon as you see a second puppy just running. Uh, and this is very weird. Like you know, she just goes in here and you need to go left. Like how can I know? It's kind of weird. Not gonna lie. But yeah, whatever. This chase scene is weird. It's very hard, difficult, and I'm not gonna be using original stuff, but I saw like a Markiplier reaction on it, and obviously said that the chase scene loses all weight, sorry, all impact, or how to say, because you're simply dying and learning from your mistakes, which makes total sense. I never thought about it this way, but it actually makes very much sense, basically. So yeah, I think in here it was like too much. But yeah, I think that this segment, as I said, was very cool. And now, bro, like, what is this? Come on. You see Giblet for no reason instantly. Then you go here, you see Poppy reveal, which is fine. But then again, you go alone, find the backup, go fucking alone somewhere. Like, see this guy. I forget about this guy. I forget about Wrong Side Out because I saw them one time at the beginning. They were the main promotion for this chapter, and I saw them one time. Now I see this guy. He disappeared behind this fucking pillar, and you never see him again. What's the point? Bro? Okay. Then you go into this puppy jail area. Again, such a lazy. For no reason you go there. For no reason you do puzzles. For no reason, I don't know. It just doesn't make any fucking sense. What? Is this some secret? I never saw this. Okay, this is meme, bro. Like, this cannot be serious, for real. What is this? Like, why? Why are you doing this puzzle? What is the reason for it? And and again, like, then you go into some fucking surgery rooms. Again, boring filler puzzles. Boring, boring. Everything is fucking boring. And then the ending. Beautiful scene. Again, you have such a bad chase scene. Obviously, it's already like a fifth chase scene in this chapter. But the point about this chasing is that the 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 path is so fucking boring. It's so it's like a Yarnaby chasing where you just go straight and to the door and then it ends in 10 seconds. It's literally what is it about? Look at this. Look at this fucking environment. What is this? What is this environment all about? I don't get it. What is this? Like, look at this. And then you like scan it. I don't get it. Okay, this is very cool. I was looking forward to it. I was very surprised that the prototype killed them both. I think that was I mean, very surprising, you know. That's why you hate the prototype after that, which is cool. But what is this point, bro? He kills them both. And what do? Is you just fucking run into the railways and then you just wait and he's staring at you, bro. I think that um Mob Entertainment are working on important scenes which are fine. They're working on important art styles and the animations and all of that. But they miss the whole kind of point. There isn't any depth in so many stuff. It's so much filler stuff. It's so much nonsense stuff. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I guess it's just me. But I have a so bad feeling from this. This this is like fine. You know, it's not even like a boss fight to be honest. But whatever. It's fine. It's okay. Uses its mechanic. What is this ending as well? This ending is so weird. It's not satisfied, and I don't know. I'm like I don't like it that much. I also forgot to mention Bron. I think we skip him. He was somewhere at the start. You know, Bron was very cool to see him. I like this the segment there. Yeah, chapter 5. So many bad stuff. So many filler puzzles. So many nonsense. They did not learn from chapter 4 in many stuff in the main stuff, and that's quantity over quality. But yeah, it is what it is. Um, at the end of the day, there is so many good things about this chapter. Prototype reveal, all the cutscenes, little upgrades, and the whole kind of place. Some very cool puzzles, some very cool stuff, some very cool locations and cameos and whatever. So for me, it goes into it goes in middle of chapter 1 and chapter 2. Mm, that's my final ranking, guys. I think the chapters are fine. I think chapter 3 is still the favorite, and I think that's how it is. So thank you for watching this video. I guess listening to this video. Um, I hope it had like all the things covered up. I'll be very interested in your kind of opinions because I think there is so many things to talk about and so many different opinions on it. So I would really like to see your opinions because yeah, I mean, I think maybe I'm missing some point about the new chapters, but I feel like they just lose so much the the quality that chapter 1 and chapter 3 had basically. And chapter 2 in some kind of moments as well. So yeah, that's it.